everybody. Welcome to Poppins Plants. Today is kind of a different video that I'm bringing. I wanted to talk about some of the other passions that I have, things that I really enjoy doing. And one of them is knitting, and the other is crocheting. And also I do like to do some gardening in the spring and the summer. So I wanted to show some of the things that I've been working on in January. My first project was this hoodie. The pattern is by the Tremoso hoodie, and I believe you can find it on Ravelry. So what I used was the Lion Brand Respun Thick and Quick yarn. It's 100% recycled polyester. It is a size 6 and there's 340 grams. I was lucky enough to find it on sale, so I quickly picked it up and I thought I would give that project a try. In Canada, our winters can be pretty cold, let me tell you, pretty cold. So I sort of thought I would use the wool, and I made this hoodie. It does fit snugly. It's an adult size. It has what do you call the I-cord edging on the outside rim here around the face. I found the pattern really easy to read and easy enough to follow. It has a pixie tail at the back of the hood, which is kind of nice, but I didn't want to put any, like a tassel or anything down the back, hanging down the back. I just wanted to use the hoodie as it is. It has a big, substantial amount of ribbing at the beginning, which is great because it fits nice and warm and cozy around your neck, which is lovely. And it's kind of I guess you would say it's a warm, cinnamon type, rosy colored type fabric that knitted up quite nicely. I used 6mm double pointed needles to do the ribbing on the edging, and then I switched to a size 8 for the hood. In the pattern, it called for 6mm needles to do the entire hoodie itself, but I found it was too hard on my hands, so I did the hoodie part in an 8. In the pattern, the only adjustments that I made were I did 77 stitches instead of casting on 78. And I didn't actually do any of the creases or the decreases. I just did the straight knitting once I sort of changed over to the larger size needles. And I cast it off, instead of 8 stitches around the chin area, I cast it off 10. It was fine. It worked up quite well. I had no issues when I was doing the binding, the I-cord edge binding, and it's not a gapy hole or anything. It's actually quite nice. So that was the first project that I made. The second one I thought I would give a try too is, I'll just put that off to the side, is some dishcloths. I was watching YouTube and I found a website called Just Do Something Homestead, and it's easy to crochet dishcloths. Using the Trinity stitch, this is 100% cotton. I hope you can see it. It has a lovely sort of star-shaped design, and I have to sew in my ends. That's fine. I have to sew in my ends. I'll do that on my lunch break, or whenever I have an evening that I'm not doing anything else. I'll sew in my edges. I tried them the stitch pattern in a blue and then also a pink. I think I'll do a few more different colors because it really works up quite nicely, and it's a quick, easy project with cotton yarn. I then, of course, got adventurous, and I just did a straight, I believe this is a half double crochet, they call it. And being new to crochet, I'm sort of still testing out stitches and different sort of tensions and things like that. And then I just did a scalloped edging around the border. So that was kind of the second type of project that I jumped into. The next project that I worked on were some Christmas coasters. Oh, I went to town with my scrap yarn for those. I made at least 2 sets so far. These are still have to be finished off. If the website is, again, I found it on YouTube. It's a YouTube tutorial. It's called Crochet Christmas Wreaths, Crochet Christmas Coaster, Crochet Christmas Decorations by Pora Crochet. And they're cute little wreaths that I will then sort of put a red edging around and make a cute little bow. And they make wonderful Christmas gifts. You know, I used acrylic yarn, so it won't be very absorbent or anything, but it'll make a nice table decoration or something. This one, the acrylic yarn is a little bit thicker, so the size difference you can really tell. So, and that's something to be aware of. And again, being new to crochet, you learn these things. Different yarns have different, although they may still say worsted weight, sometimes the thickness just isn't there, and it makes the project a little bit smaller or perhaps bigger when you're finished with it. So that's my second new adventure project that I did in the month of January. I also, of course, decided I was going to make a scrunchie. So I got some fuzzy yarn from our local dollar store or Dollar Tree. In Canada, we have a dollar stores called Dollarama. So I got some yarn and I made some scrunchies, and I thought that was fun. So using up a ball of yarn, I made at least 4 with 1 ball, and then again, I had some scrap yarn, so I made up some black ones and a gray one. And that was my next new project that I tried in January. And finally, I had this scrap yarn from a haul that a thrift haul that I got. I believe it was from my sister, and I made a hat. So I couldn't tell you the pattern. I just kind of made it up. It's blanket yarn. I believe it's blanket yarn. It's nice and cozy and thick. I did use a 6mm needle, I believe, if I remember right. And I just started crocheting, and I started off with a ring, and then I sort of doubled that, and then I did doubled every second stitch until I got the shape of the crown. I did a couple rows of straight crochet along the edging here, and then to decrease, I believe what did I do? I can't even remember. I think I just kind of did 1 round of slip stitches, and every second stitch or third stitch I put the 2 together, and that was enough to sort of tuck it in, like bring it in enough to sort of fit around the crown of the head. This was off the fly. I could not probably repeat this if I wanted to, but I'm quite happy with the way it looks, and it fits quite nicely, and it's very snuggly warm. So those are the adventures that I've gotten up to for the month of January. I hope you send me a note or send me some kind of pictures. I'd love to see them, and we'll see what kind of crafting adventures that you get up to. I'm going to sort of start doing a video maybe once or twice a month, talking about my knots of yarn, different adventures and different things that I'm going to be trying out and just having fun with. So I hope you come along for the ride, and maybe we both can learn some new skills and new techniques together. If you have some websites that I could check out and learn new things, love to hear about it. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.